Hello, Mallards. It is Sunday. Dad and I are back at Menards to get more pieces for the plumbing and a little bit for electrical, and trying to finish stuff off. And now we're looking through tools because Dad likes to look through tools, which makes sense to me as a person who will spend hours looking at post-it notes at an office supply store. So the equivalent. Today I attempted to pick up a 48-inch pipe wrench. I think I could have done it with both hands, but at the time I only had one hand, and I've decided that if it's somebody's job to lift that like every day and use it, they gotta have muscles for miles. This is a valve coming out of the floor of the van. That's where the drain comes, and it has to travel so far, all the way to there, to go into the end of the tank. It's actually kind of impressive how well this lined up. So that is set and ready, and we need a whole 10 inches of this 10 foot of pipe. Pouncer's inspecting our work. Or probably mostly inspecting my lunch. Yep, there she goes. What, you didn't like it? You don't think it's quality? A harsh critic. We have a drain hose connected to a ball valve, which will be powered eventually, because we believe that this right here, if we connect it there, will provide power. So eventually we'll have a ball valve and it will be powered, and I'll be able to open and close it. And now we just need some heat shielding before I drive any sort of distance in order to protect that tube. The time has come. We're going to test the water system. Oh gosh.
What?
I just forget how hard it is to do this hose. Hang on, I need... Attempt number 2. Let's put water in the tank. Hey, that sounds like water going into the tank. Woohoo! Good news. I can definitely see how full my tank is visually, which is great because we didn't buy a sensor for this tank. And the drain seems to work just fine. Look at that. Water draining out. And that's pretty good considering that we're on a hill going the other way. So, woohoo. Now we're moving on to step 2. We've put water in the tank and now we're gonna turn on the pump. It does make everything shake. Oh, and the sink all at once. Look at us go. That's water. Woohoo! Look at this. Water flowing through a sink. We are successful. Nothing leaking. Moment of truth, we filled a sink. Can we drain a sink? Well, it sounds like it's going down. The sink is empty and there is not water all over my floor. So that's a good sign.
The water mostly drains.
Okay.
There's a little bit of a lip here where it's going to sit.
Okay.
Did it leak at all around the...
No leaking.
Okay, now I want you to turn the pump on and turn the faucet on.
Okay, and have it open?
Yeah, just let water drain.
Okay, but nothing leaking under there either? So far?
It's not during the time that happened, so...
Okay, well, here we go.
A whole bunch more out.
A whole water system happening now. The pump's on. The sink's on. And the drain's open. Flowing into the tank? Yep. Yeah, look at us go. We built a whole water system.
Dad wired it up, so now we're gonna see if the drain works. Go! Hey, look at that water pouring out. That's a good sign. Well, we ran a fair amount of water through that. More than I thought.
Next step is the cover for electrical, so that I have a place to sit in my van, so I can sleep there and wash my hands there and sit here. And then it's basically a house, you know? You got a place to sit, you got power, you got a place to wash your hands. What else do you need? A bathroom. I'll get a bathroom, I guess. But anyway, we're going to put some legs on this, and then I'm going to figure out how to make it more comfortable than a piece of plywood.
Hello, Mallards. We finished the water system. Mallory will see you tomorrow.